Hello everybody, my name is Argo Nguyen, and this channel will be where I post videos giving you guys updates on my stock portfolio and also to engage in conversations regarding the stock market and also going over my investment thesis for all of the companies and future companies that I plan to invest in. So let's get started. This is an overview of my stock portfolio. It is worth around $8,000 and most of them are mega cap companies, huge companies that have a huge moat over their certain industry. Almost $1,000 being gains. I have started investing around April of this year, and I am planning to invest long term, as in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. And since I am only a second year college student, I have a lot of time to get the snowball effect to keep going. And this will be also a motivation to keep the discipline of investing. My overall philosophy of investing revolves around companies that have a monopoly in their respective areas. What this means is that I focus on companies that are certain wins and they do not have a lot of competition. I also plan to focus on time in the market and not timing the market. What does that mean? It means I plan to get gains over time instead of going for huge wins right away and doing crypto and doing very small companies, day trading. I don't do that. I plan to invest now and start investing every single month or every 2 weeks, get that discipline going, and then build a portfolio that is worth hopefully millions by the time I retire. So let's look over some companies that I have invested in. This is a visualization of my investments. A huge portion of it is going towards Google, Amazon, and United Healthcare. I also have shares in Palantir, Meta, S&P Global, SoFi, Nvidia, Duolingo, Shopify, and Equifax. I will be going over the investment thesis I have for each company, and I will do that in future videos. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. To be more precise, this is a generalization of how many stocks I have in each company, and the total gain for each company has not been much, I have to admit, but these companies I believe have strong moats, and I will prove it to you in future videos. Start off with, Google and Amazon. They have been huge wins this year. And on the other side, Duolingo and Equifax, not so much. But in the near future, I have a theory that they will be monopolizing their respective areas. Currently, I am using Fidelity to manage all of my investments. I also use Google Finance, and that is where I get news and updates on my portfolio. And as you can tell, I don't have a lot of capital invested, but this will be very useful in the long run. I started investing around April of 2025, which is when the tariffs hit every single country in the world from the US. And that was when a huge dip in the market happened. And that is when I started learning and started picking up on investments. And I have been using my pay from my part-time job as I'm in college to fund these investments. And I recommend you do the same. It doesn't matter how much money you have to start off with, but it matters how disciplined you are with the money, how consistent you are. Because it doesn't matter if you have $1 million already. It will not snowball as much as you invest, like say, $100 a month or $200 or $1,000 a month, depending on your income. Think of it as a very profitable savings account. Usually, savings accounts give you around 1 to 3% of interest rates. But the stock market or the index fund that everybody uses, the S&P 500, which is the biggest 500 companies in the US, it gives you an average return of around 10% a year. It means it's more than triple the amount that savings accounts give you, and it snowballs very quickly. as long as you keep the discipline of investing. So thank you for visiting this channel. I will be going over the updates. I'll be going over news in the near future. And I hope to spark a conversation where we all learn from each other as we invest and profit from the stock market. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.